I think I can go out and run 15 miles like I did when I was 20 years old. And when I don't, I give up. I'm like, well, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this again. And I think I like the approach, which was sort of by incremental, benefit. So, for instance, I've lost 7 kilos. I'm very happy about that. I haven't felt like I've been on a diet. Just doing things like steps. But also, I think because we all have a good day. So when I like to go out and have a few beers, and I think it's one of the things I took away from it, was like, but I can make up for that. I can do other stuff the next day or the day after and cut down doing it every day. So I think for me, it was having that benefit of incremental approaches to the whole program, and realizing that even just doing a little bit is a good thing. So you can gradually build things up. I really like that approach, that kind of incremental benefit. My name is Richard Martin. I'm a semi-retired. I retired from the police force about 2.5 years ago. And I'm now working on an international company as a director on the board. I think primarily for me, it was I'd come out of a very, very busy world, very busy, very structured, and then being semi-retired. There wasn't a lot of structure going on. So that kind of, although I got a better work-life balance from a health point of view and from a structural point of view, the balance was way out of kilter. And I tried various few things, and I thought, start, stop, give up. And I wanted to try and find something a bit more longevity. And coming across, I think, a couple of videos, I think it was on LinkedIn or on one of those elements, I thought, well, this looks interesting because it's more about an approach to life rather than some fad that's going to last a couple of weeks and disappear. So that was really it. I wanted a bit of structure and a bit of balance back in my life.
What else would you say that you've taken from the process that's got you to where you are today?
I think I like the structure that I've got. I think it gave me an approach to a structure, which was, putting certain things during the day that I will do that will be non-negotiables. I think we used to call them on the call. So, it's non-negotiable that I will go out and I will do at least 10,000 steps a day. And I love that. It just gives me a structure in the morning, and then I add to that during the day. I also think the bit about, getting rid of the word failure. So if you set yourself to do something and you don't quite make it on the day, it's not the end of the world. It's not a reason to stop doing something. It's having that positive mindset, I think, which just says, all right, so I didn't quite get to where I wanted to do today, but you know what? I'll make up for it tomorrow, or maybe the next day, or it's not the end of the world. I'm going to stop and throw my teddies in a corner because I didn't quite do, I don't know, the steps I wanted to do, the exercise I wanted to do, or things like that. So I think it was taking that, not throwing everything out when something doesn't quite go the way. It's having a positive mindset. But some of the tools that the program gave me allows me to still go socialize, do the things I need to do corporately, or as holiday, or have the odd, a few glasses of wine or something to eat, but then make up for it the next day. Or even little simple things like the exercises that are on the program that you can do literally in your own room. So if you're traveling for work and there isn't a gym in the hotel, and like me, I hate gyms, can't stand them. But I like doing the exercises at home before I go and do something, or before I go play squash or whatever it might be. So for me, it's just giving alternatives that the program doesn't need to stop because you go traveling or you go on holiday with a family or you do things like that. You can still have those elements. All those tools added together made for me a real difference, actually. And something that's got longevity. It's not like I've just come off the program, that's it. Say, oh, great, done that. Right, back to normal. No, it's a different approach now.
Let's say someone's watching this and they're maybe seeing some of my content. Or, you know what, just know that they're not in the best place as you were, a few weeks back. But maybe they're on the fence in regards to coaching, a bit like, oh, I don't need any help. What's that about? What would you say to someone like that in that position?
I'd say probably what you would say: park your ego, get off your ass, and go and do it. Because it's really good. I could have easily said, oh, what, another program? But you know what? Honestly, it makes a difference. It's really good. And I think the tools that it gives you makes it something that is sustainable. So I would say, just do it. Give it a go, because it's not a fad. It works. It's made a real difference for me, and I would highly recommend it to anybody.